Hey, Matt here, and welcome to another Mob Street video. Now today, we're with my 2019 TW200, but this is not the bike that we're going to be working on. So, my buddy has a 2019 TW as well, and on his bike, we are going to install the Tusk Utility Rear Rack. So this video is going to show you the installation process. Maybe it'll help you decide if it's something you want on your bike or not. So if you want to see how it goes, stick around because that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, before we get started, it's always a good idea to read through the instructions and make sure that you have all the correct hardware that you're going to need and the correct tools that you're going to need. As you can see here, we've got 4mm, 5mm, 6mm Allen socket. We've got an 8mm and a 10mm socket, plus a 1/4" drill bit to drill through the rubber pad on the back of the fender. And what is not pictured here is the drill. Before you get started installing the Tusk Rack, make sure to turn it upside down on a non-scratch surface. You're going to be using 2 of the M6 by 20mm button head bolts, 4 of the M6 large washers, and 2 of the M6 nylock nuts. Now, you're only going to want to lightly tighten the hardware with the support plate furthest away from the rack. The height can be adjusted in a later step. Step 2. Remove the seat by accessing the 2 OEM bolts on the underside of the seat. These bolts are going to be kept because they will be reinstalled later. Step 3, with the seat removed, you can access and remove the top side OEM fender bolts, and these bolts will not be reinstalled. Step 4, remove the 2 OEM bolts attaching the left-hand passenger foot peg assembly. Also remove the 2 OEM bolts attaching the right-hand passenger foot peg assembly and the 1 bolt that is holding the exhaust mount. These bolts will not be reinstalled. Step 5, there are 3 bolts that attach the rubber pad to the top side of the fender. Remove the furthest back bolt only. This bolt will be reinstalled later. Now, remove the 2 OEM bolts on the underside of the fender that pass through the metal fender brace, and once those have been removed, replace them with 2 of the M6 by 40mm button head bolts with 2 M6 large diameter washers. Thread the bolts in until you see them extending through the top side of the fender, approximately 1/4" for now, and you'll be able to see these bolts by folding back the rubber pad on top of the fender. Step 6. 2 small holes need to be drilled through the rubber pad for the bolts in the last step. Simply dab a small amount of grease to the ends of the bolts extending through the fender, and once the rubber pad is folded back into place, the grease will transfer and give accurate locations for the holes to be drilled. Fold the pad up vertically and drill 2 1/4" holes using the marks. Once the holes are drilled, the 2 M6 by 40 button head bolts can be threaded all the way through the rubber pad and tightened. Reinstall the OEM rubber pad bolt and tighten it back down. Now, step 7. You can lower the Tusk Rack into place by lining up the slotted holes of the support brace over the threaded bolts coming through the rubber pad. With the support brace in place, install 2 of the M6 large diameter washers and 2 of the M6 nylock nuts. Make sure to just leave it loose for now because it'll all be tightened down in a later step. Now install 2 of the M6 by 20 button head bolts and 2 of the M6 large diameter washers at the rack's integrated mounting plate. Leave all the hardware loose for now. Step 8. Starting on the left-hand side, install 1 M8 by 25mm button head bolt and 1 M8 washer in the top location at the passenger foot peg assembly, making sure that the left-hand rack support leg is on the outside. Install 1 M8 by 20mm button head bolt and 1 M8 washer in the bottom location of the passenger foot peg assembly. Leave the hardware loose for now. Step 9. The right-hand rack support legs mount has multiple holes. And starting with the rearmost hole, install the M8 by 25 button head bolt and the M8 washer in the top location of the passenger foot peg assembly, making sure that the right-hand rack support leg is on the outside. Install 1 M8 by 20 button head bolt and 1 M8 washer in the bottom location of the passenger foot peg assembly and make sure to leave it loose. Step 10. Now the two holes at the front of the mount can be addressed. Now depending on the year of your T-Dub, you will line up with the OEM exhaust mount. Either way, whether it be the front or the back, you're going to install one M8 by 30 button head bolt, the M8 washer, your aluminum spacer, and make sure to leave it all loose for now. Step 11. Starting from the front and working your way back, tighten all the hardware. When viewing the rack from the rear, check to make sure it is visibly level side to side. Use the slotted holes in the hardware at the support brace for adjustment. Tighten the support brace hardware. Reinstall the seat using the OEM hardware and tighten. That's it. That is how easy it is to install the Tusk rear rack on the TW200. So I hope you found this video informative. If there are any questions or comments, make sure to put those down below, and I will do my best to get back to those as soon as I can. And like always, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, and follow along, because we will have more videos to come with the Tusk rear rack. So we'll leave it at that. I'm Matt, this is Mob Street, and thanks for watching.